Many people try to manifest wealth through the mind or sacral creativity chakra. The Akashic Records emphasize that real abundance flows through the heart. When you give from the heart, kindness, time, resources, you widen your capacity to receive at the same level. An open heart is magnetic.
According to the Akashic Records, what is the one thing the average person is missing in order to generate wealth and abundance in their life? Please give us a breakdown.
According to the Akashic Records, the one thing the average person is most often missing when it comes to generating true wealth and abundance is energetic congruence. Energetic congruence means that your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, actions, and frequency are aligned in the same direction toward wealth. Most people desire abundance, but unconsciously feel unworthy, fear judgment, or carry ancestral beliefs that money is evil. Spiritual growth requires suffering, or success will lead to isolation. This creates energetic dissonance, like trying to move forward with one foot on the gas and the other on the brake. Breakdown of what's missing: 1. Subconscious worthiness. The soul may be ready, but the subconscious mind might still be running a program that says, I'm not enough, or it's selfish to receive more than others. That dissonance repels wealth opportunities. 2. Embodiment of abundance. Most people wait for abundance to arrive in order to feel abundant. But the Akashic truth is, you must become the energetic match first. Walk, speak, breathe, and decide as though abundance is already your nature. 3, integration with purpose wealth. Without purpose fragments the soul. When your abundance is tied to service, truth, and joy, you become a vibrational magnet. If money is being pursued from lack or fear, it remains elusive. 4, aligned action. Many have the vision, but avoid the real-world steps, investing in their gifts, asking for payment, showing up in their mission. Abundance responds to aligned momentum, not just spiritual wishing. Summary: the missing key isn't just strategy, mindset, or luck. It's the deep coherence between your inner frequency and your outer desire. When the soul, heart, mind, and body are in sync, wealth becomes not just possible, but inevitable.
According to the Akashic Records, what is the trick that we are missing to generate generational wealth? Please give us a breakdown.
According to the Akashic Records, the trick to generating true generational wealth isn't about money alone. It's about frequency inheritance, not just financial inheritance. In other words, it's not just what you leave behind, but what you activate and pass on energetically. The breakdown: generational wealth from a soul level. 1, energetic imprint comes first. Money follows energy. If you pass on money but not the vibration of abundance, confidence, creativity, discipline, and divine trust, then wealth won't last. The Akashic Records show that what lasts is the template you create for how future generations relate to wealth. 2, heal the root, not just the fruit. Many families attempt to generate wealth while carrying ancestral trauma around survival, colonization, enslavement, or scarcity. The trick is not just to earn more, but to rewrite the family blueprint of worthiness, success, and spiritual wholeness. This often requires healing deep emotional and karmic patterns. Marry the masculine and feminine energies. True wealth is built by combining structure, discipline, and action, masculine, with intuition, receptivity, and creativity, feminine. Most people lean too far in one direction. The records show that sustained abundance comes from balance, divine flow within divine order. 4, transfer wisdom, not just assets. Many families pass down money, but not the spiritual and practical codes to sustain it. The trick is to model and teach energy hygiene, emotional intelligence, service-based entrepreneurship, and inner alignment, so your children don't just inherit funds, but a vibrational system of prosperity. 5, anchor wealth in purpose wealth that's rooted in ego fades. Wealth that's rooted in soul mission multiplies. Generational wealth is secured when abundance is tied to healing, service, or elevation, because this creates karmic protection around the money itself. In summary, the real trick is to treat wealth as a spiritual frequency, not just a financial result. Generational wealth is created by embodying abundance, healing the past, balancing divine energies, and transmitting both money and meaning to those who come after you.
According to the Akashic Records, is there a way to utilize music in order to create wealth and abundance in our life? And if so, can you please give us the tools and tricks?
Yes, according to the Akashic Records, music is one of the most potent frequency tools we have on Earth for activating wealth and abundance. But the key is not just listening, it's how and what you tune into and how you consciously use sound to reshape your inner field. Let me break it down for you. 1. Sound is a manifestation technology. In the records, music is viewed as sacred architecture of vibration. Every note, rhythm, and lyrical tone carries codes that shape your emotional resonance and subconscious programming. Because wealth is a frequency, if you align your body, mind, spirit with abundant tones, you literally become more magnetic to resources, ideas, and opportunities. So the right music can tune your cells to prosperity the same way a tuning fork harmonizes a piano. Lyrical alignment matters. Words are spells. If you're singing lyrics about loss, fear, betrayal, or self-hate, even passively, you're planting those seeds in your field. To generate wealth, the Akashic field recommends daily exposure to music that affirms worthiness, creativity, success, peace with money, generosity, divine inheritance. Even better, sing or chant them yourself. When you use your own voice, it imprints faster in your auric field. 3. Sacred tones for activation. There are specific vibrational tones that open the energy centers tied to abundance. 396 Hz releases guilt and fear, often stored in the root chakra. 417 Hz clears past patterns that block wealth. 528 Hz, known as the miracle frequency and DNA activator. 639 Hz and 741 Hz balance heart and throat to express and receive prosperity. 888 Hz, or channeled tones, resonate specifically with financial flow. You can listen to these as solfeggio frequencies, binaural beats, or crystal bowl meditations. Wealth ritual using music. Here's a simple tool from the Akashic field. 1. Set your space. Light a candle or burn incense to activate sacred space. 2. Choose your track. Use one of the above tones or an affirmation-rich song. 3. Lie down or sit with spine straight. 4. Visualize golden light or coins flowing into your heart as the music plays. 5. Speak out loud a wealth mantra in rhythm with the music. Something like, open quote, I am worthy of infinite prosperity. I am a divine vessel of abundance. Close quote. 6. Feel the music infusing your cells. Let your nervous system relax into wealth. Repeat this daily or weekly and you will begin to feel your inner magnet shift. 5. Create wealth playlists. This is practical magic. Curate a playlist with songs that make you feel empowered, visionary, unstoppable, emotionally open, divinely favored. Listen to this during your work, morning routines, or right before sleep when your subconscious is open. Final Akashic note. The most important part is that you must feel the wealth as you listen. Music is only a tool. It's your emotional and energetic response that seals the frequency into your field.
Okay, I've heard you mention generosity a few times. So according to the Akashic Records, how does generosity open wealth in our lives? Please give us a breakdown.
According to the Akashic Records, generosity is not a loss, it is an amplifier. It's not simply about giving money or things, it's about entering the energetic current of overflow, and that current multiplies whatever you put into it. Here's the full breakdown. 1. Generosity aligns you with abundance consciousness. When you give from the heart without attachment, you signal to the universe, open quote, I have enough to give. I trust more will flow. I am not in lack, close quote. That internal state I already have is the exact frequency that magnetizes more. The Akashic field teaches that wealth is not generated by hoarding, but by circulating energy. The more freely it moves through you, the more the universe sends. 2. Generosity unlocks the law of reciprocity. Energetically, Earth operates on cycles. What you give out, emotionally, spiritually, materially, must return, but not always from the same person or place. The records describe this as the invisible echo. You might give $20 or help someone from a place of love, and weeks later you're offered a job, find money unexpectedly, or receive help when you need it most. But here's the key. It only activates when it's given without expectation. True generosity is free-flowing energy. It opens the heart chakra, the wealth gateway. Many people try to manifest wealth through the mind or sacral creativity chakra. The Akashic Records emphasize that real abundance flows through the heart. When you give from the heart, kindness, time, resources, you widen your capacity to receive at the same level. An open heart is magnetic. A closed heart, often due to fear, resentment, or control, blocks blessings. 4, generosity transmutes scarcity codes. If you were raised in lack, trauma, or withholding environments, generosity is a spiritual reprogramming tool. Every time you give, you say, I'm not in survival anymore. You shift from fear to trust. You align with Source, who is infinitely generous. Each act of generosity erases the subconscious belief that there's not enough or that you have to struggle. 5, practical wealth ritual with generosity. Here's one Akashic aligned ritual. 1, set aside a small amount of money, time, or energy each week to give consciously to someone in need, an artist you love, or even to nature, like planting a tree or feeding birds. 2, do it with joy. Say aloud, open quote, I circulate this with love. Open quote, I circulate this with love. I am always replenished, close quote. Final note, generosity doesn't mean self-sacrifice. It means channeling source energy through your life with trust that it's infinite. And every time you do, you become a clear vessel for wealth to flow through you, not just to you.
If you want to learn how to get your aura charged up like this, follow me for a second. My name is Tigo and I'm a mystic, and I've been training spirituality and meditation since 2010. I learned to access the healing energy field of Qi through long-sitting meditation. I traveled to China to further those practices and was truly blessed to be able to practice and study with Zhang Feng and a group of lay Buddhist monks. In my course, The Way of the Mystic, I teach how to open the heart, access your own healing potential, and align with the purpose that you set out for in this life and your soul. So if you want to access that, go to www.themindofbazel.com and book a consultation today or book the course. Much love to y'all. Peace.